Picture this. You stroll into the bathroom, blissfully unaware that the universe is about to humble you. The world outside can wait. This is your moment of tranquility. You close the door. The seat welcomes you. You exhale, content. Then, it happens. You reach for the toilet paper, and your fingertips graze a hollow, mocking void. The empty cardboard tube stares back at you like a crime scene left by someone who fled the country. Perhaps there's a single forlorn sheet dangling off the edge, looking not so useful and looking more like artwork about despair. Do you risk it? Or do you take your chances to scavenge the vicinity, butt cheeks clenched, with the possibility of needing fresh undies? This, dear humans, is the universal betrayal. A shared experience that transcends time, culture, and dignity. A silent testament to the human condition. No matter where you go, this scenario plays out in bathrooms across the globe, uniting humanity in collective frustration. We've all been there. That moment of realizing you're in a showdown with the shadow of the person that was there before you. They're not just negligent. They're the Picasso of passive aggression, a true artiste of avoidance. Their masterpiece, your impending discomfort in search of salvation. A stark reminder that you are not alone in this world. The question lingers, why? Why couldn't they change the role? Was it laziness, a rushed schedule, or something more sinister? Sometimes this isn't just forgetfulness, it's a small, unspoken rebellion, a calculated abdication of responsibility. Let's start with the obvious culprit, laziness. Changing a toilet paper roll isn't exactly a Herculean task, but it somehow feels monumental when you're mid-scroll on your phone. It's the Mount Everest of minor chores, daunting enough that someone else can deal with it, leaving you to ponder the fragility of human decency. Other times it's forgetfulness. They probably meant to replace it. But then, squirrel. Their mind wandered. Replace the roll, they thought, as a TikTok video about a dancing dog consumed their focus. And let's face it, of all of life's priorities, toilet paper doesn't exactly make the highlight reel. But maybe, just maybe, it's something darker, a low-stakes power play. What if this is less about memory and more about psychology? A declaration of personal boundaries. This isn't my responsibility, they seem to say. It's petty, sure, but also weirdly strategic. Leave the empty roll and the problem vanishes into someone else's lap. And yet, this empty roll isn't just a minor annoyance, it's a symbol. A microcosm of human behavior. Economists call it the tragedy of the commons. When shared resources are everyone's responsibility, they often become no one's priority. Overfishing, traffic jams, empty coffee pots at work, and yes, abandoned toilet rolls. Imagine if everyone replaced the roll. Bathrooms everywhere would hum with harmony, angels would sing, relationships would heal. World peace? Maybe not, but it's a start. Instead, many people gamble. They bet that someone else will fix it. And so the cycle continues. Each empty roll is a tiny echo of all the other things they ignore. The trash they don't pick up, the coffee pot they don't refill, and the messes they leave behind for others to clean. So the next time you find yourself staring down the abyss of an empty roll, remember, you're not just dealing with an inconvenience. You're confronting the messy, paperless heart of the human condition. Or at the very least, it's a reason to start keeping tissues in your pocket.